conducting these pinpoint bombings is immense. Artis Murugavsiev takes a closer look at why they need nerves of steel.
4 Russian Air Force units stationed here in Syria. The operational word is precision. Airstrikes are reviewed, analysed. Conclusions are made about how to improve performance, the pilot performance. Here they are right now practicing, talking about maneuvers they may potentially have to carry out in the air during missions. So the pilots have a lot on their plate. They've got to make sure they get to the target, that they drop their payloads accurately, and they come back in one piece. And there's a lot that can change: the weather, resistance from the ground, technical functions, all sorts of things that make their jobs that much more difficult.
There is no room for error. Not when there's so much at stake.
سوريا كلها مؤيدة للضربات الجوية الروسية، لا انه ضربات إيجابية وعم تعطي نتائج. الشعب السوري ارتاح نفسيا. الجيش السوري صار عنده دافع إيجابي، عم ياخذ مناطق جديدة كانت من فترة طويلة مع المسلحين مع عصابات إرهابية، فهلا عم ياخذوا مناطق واسعة جدا، وفي بريف اللاذقية، بريف حمام، بريف حمص، حتى بالشمال السوري. ففي تطورات كثير إيجابية.
Folks we talked to in Latakia were overwhelmingly in support of airstrikes.
عم كسر كثير عليهم، وهيك من هين احنا يعني هذا الشغل مضبوط هلا بلش.
الحمد لله ان شاء الله بقى نخلص ونرجع بيوتنا، ترجع سوريا مثل ما كانت احسن.
والله ضروري جدا، كنا تعبانين قبل ما يجوا. هلا الحمد لله ارتحنا نفسيا وصار في حركة شغل وصار
ده في مسلحين مع حالات. الله رجعنا بيوتنا حرب غير مسلحين.
But their goodwill can't be taken for granted. America's bitter experiences have proven that again and again. In the eyes of civilians, whether in Afghanistan, Iraq or Syria, all it takes to go from hero to villain is one bomb going off target. On top of everything else they keep track of, it's the pilots that make the last judgment call. And here too, they have no room for error. Moran Gazdia, RT from Latakia, Syria.
Excellent. Our correspondent Dan Bush reports on a fresh round of strikes right at the heart of Islamic State.
Russia's Air Force has stepped up its campaign against ISIL with a record 67 sorties in the last 24 hours alone. That's the most since this coalition started hitting terrorist strongholds in the country. Now, a major strike hit ISIL headquarters here in the militant hotspot of Raqqa. Show you the precise pictures of the terror bases being hit in another key ISIL command post, Aleppo. Terrorists were killed in a former prison converted into an Islamic State base. Deputy Chief of Staff Lieutenant General Igor Makachev added other targets hit include, quote, communication hubs, command posts, fuel stores and terrorist training bases.
As a result of our airstrikes, the militants are taking heavy losses and have been forced to change their tactics. They're now dispersing, going deeper into cover, and hiding in populated areas.
Well, one of Russia's key fighters has been the Su-30SM, a 4++ generation machine called one of the most advanced in the nation's locker. According to one top fighter pilot, it possesses extraordinary maneuverability, meaning while such maneuvers can cause problems for rival states' planes, for the Su-30SM this is a standard move. Is air cover from potential threats for bombers like the Su-34, but it's also using those moves to hit terror targets.
Backed by the Russian fighter jets, the Syrian army is currently stepping up its offensive across the country too. Here are pictures into us today from a district in the Syrian capital, Damascus. does not dictate how the EU builds ties with Russia. That's according to the President of the European Commission, Jean-Claude Juncker.
Man muss die Russen einfach, ich sag das mal so plump, anständig behandeln. Aber wir können uns unser Verhältnis nicht von Washington aus diktieren lassen, das geht nicht.